Okay, in this example, Belle is painting her ballroom, which is an 18 by 20 foot ballroom. So imagine that the square footage of the floor would be an 18 by 20, that one side is actually shorter than the other. And then you've got this ceiling height of 12 that they're giving as well. So when they ask you for the area of the smaller wall, imagine that they are talking about this shorter length, 18, with the height of 12, that they're talking about the 18 by 12 wall. Picture that kind of in 3D, that this is the wall that they're talking about. So area of the smaller wall is going to be 12 times 18 because the shorter length of the floor was 18. Then the area of the larger wall, if you can imagine, it's going to be this one here with that height of 12. So it's going to be the 12 by 20 for the larger wall, the length of 20 being larger than 18. So when we multiply these, you get 240 square feet for the larger wall, and then 12 by 18. I'm going to grab my calculator, and I've got 216. And I'm always going to double check these. Let me do it one more time. 12 by 18. Yep. And 12 by 20. Yep. So those are the areas of the walls to start. But notice that now it's asking for the total area of all four walls in the room. So that means you've got 2 of the 216, the smaller wall, and you've got 2 of the larger wall at 240. And so we need to multiply those, 2 times 216 and 2 times 240 before we can add that. So 480 plus 432, I'm getting 912 square feet for all four walls. Now is the cost of the paint. If a gallon of paint costs $24.75 and that covers 300 square feet on average, what are we going to have to pay for 2 coats of paint? So if I take the 912 square feet and divide that by the 300 square feet of coverage, 912 divided by 300, that's giving me 3.04. So technically 3 cans would not be enough. But remember that I'm doing 2 coats. So I actually have to think of this in terms of 2 times the original area. So 912 times 2 is actually 1824. So let's see how many 300 square feet cans of paint we're going to need for that. So 1824 divided by 300 is 6.08 cans. So instead of getting only 6 cans, which may not cover everything, I'm going to have to get 7 cans of paint to make sure I don't run out. And 6.08 makes us feel like we should round down, but in real life, if I need more than 6 cans, well, you got to round up. You got to get 7 cans, or else you're just going to have one small part. Maybe you're just going to try to buy 6 and make it work. Either way, I like having extra paint in case we need some for, I don't know, painting if you mess up something on the wall. So 24.75 is the cost per can times the 7 cans of paint, 24.75 times 7, and our total cost for paint is 173.25. Again, I'm going to double check this again to make sure I did the calculation correct. 24.75 times 7, and yes, I get 173.25 for the cost for 2 coats of paint. How did you do?